Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn how to make this beautiful summer vest. It is very easy, very beginner friendly, and just one row repeat, and you can get it for yourself for any size you want. So let's get started. Okay, for this project I'm going to use this multicolor yarn, okay, for the vest. So this is super fine one weight yarn, okay, also known as 4-ply yarn. So you can use any type of yarn. The only thing matters here is you use a bigger size hook, which I'm going to use today, and my hook is 7 mm today. So for this one super fine weight yarn, I'm going to use 7 mm. So whichever yarn, if you choose to replace another yarn, you can use a bigger hook, so that because we are going to use the single crochet here stitch. So what happens when single crochet stitch is tendencies with little solid fabric you get. So I'm using big hook so that we can get a nice lacy effect. Okay, so you can use any color whichever you like, and the most important thing which we will need is the measuring tape. Okay, because we are going to measure each and everything with the measuring tape, and that's how we are going to get our vest according to our size. Okay, so let's go forward with it. So yes, I have just zoomed in so that you can see what I'm going to tell you here. So we are going to do 3 parts for this vest. Okay, first we are going to do is the back panel. We are going to start from the bottom, and then go up. Okay, work up till we get the armhole opening. We'll divide it here, and then we'll create up till the shoulder length. Okay, then we are going to do our front panel the same way. We are going to start from the down. Okay, and here only one we are going to create. Okay, one side only, and one side will be plain. Okay, so we'll create 2 of this front panel. Okay, so we are going to create 2 of the front panels here, the same size it will be. So this part will be same for all 3, and the top part. Okay, so here what we are going to do is we are going to keep a track of the number of rows. Here we put number of rows for down part and number of rows for the up section, so that we can create the 2 panels, front 2 panels exactly the same. Okay, now the main important things which we need is the circumference of our body, the widest part of our body circumference, and the height of the vest from the shoulder till the down, how much you need. Okay, so you can make it up till your hip length or to your knee or to the toe, as long as you need. Okay, it doesn't matter, you just have to write, like I'm just skipping, for example, it is 40 inches height, and I'm making for double XL, it is 44 inches. Okay, circumference. Okay, so for the back panel we are going to take half of the circumference. half of the circumference, that will be 20 inches. Okay, then this 20 inches here we are going to divide by, it will be 10 inches and 10 inches here. So both the front panels will be 10 and 10, that will get us 20. Okay, so I will explain this all the things as we go, don't have to worry. Okay, only thing you have to get is your circumference of your body and the height of the vest which you need. Okay, so now let's get started and let's get back to creating our vest. Okay, so after you measured your circumference of your body, you're just going to lay down your measuring tape in front of you. Okay, then we are going to start with the slip stitch. Then we are going to start with the slip knot, place it on the hook and start to chain. Remember to keep it loose, okay, and it has to have a big holes like this. That is totally fine, so keep it loose. Okay, we need a lacy one, so we need to try to loosen yourself, be relaxed. Okay, listen some songs while doing, because you not need to worry here for counting the stitches or anything. Okay, just going to do chain and then measure without stretching. Okay, we are not going to stretch our chain, it just have to be like this. So now we have here, it is 9 inches without a stretch. Okay, the more loosely you keep, the more better it will be. So you're just going to measure your chain like this, chain, and then place it on the measuring tape. Okay, like this. You just place it on the measuring tape so that you get your half of your circumference, whichever the number is, just get it here. Okay, so for me, for my panel, I did 80 chains. Okay, so I'm going to do 80 chains here. Okay, and then I'll be back here and we'll start with that. Okay, so you chain how many chains you need, and then you can count and keep a track so that it will be used for the front panel. Okay, but no need to count while you're chaining, just chain as much as you need. Just place it on the measuring tape. See that you do not stretch. Okay, do not stretch. So I'll just get my 80 chains and I'll be right back here. So here I have my chains, 80 chains here. So after I get the number of chains I need, then I'm going to put chain 1 for turning. Okay, chain 1 for turning, and then we are going to go and flip the chain and work in the back hampole. Okay, we are going to work in the back side of the chain. So now in the second chain from the hook, so this is the first chain here, then the second chain, we are turning our work. So now you see here the back hump is not visible properly, but you can see the middle one here is the back hump one. So you go there and do your single crochet. Then the next chain here, make a single crochet. So you're going to just single crochet loosely in each of the back hump of the chain till the end. Okay, so I will have total number of single crochet is 80. Okay, so you go ahead and single crochet 80 or till the end, whichever number you have. Okay, and I will see you soon. Now if you can't see the back hump of the chain, what you're going to do is you are going to chain in the front one loop. You can pull up like this and single crochet. If you can't, it is becoming difficult for you to see the back hump, just grab one loop of the chain and single crochet. It will make no difference, only the difference will be like the chains will be pulled up like this, and when you do in the back hump you get a less opening here, not much. Okay, so don't worry if you can't, it's okay. It will be okay when you put the next row, everything will be fine, you will not notice a thing. So don't worry if the chain loops are big or if they are getting extended very too much. So don't worry about that. Just single crochet as loosely as you can. Okay. So okay, I finished my first row of single crochet. Okay, so after you finish, you're just going to chain one and turn your work. Now at this point, before starting the second row, I want you to measure your work again, just for making sure that it is what we need. Okay, you're going to place it over your measuring tape without stretching. You're going to measure it again. Okay, without stretching, do not stretch the work like this, no, just without stretching, measure it again and see that you have got your length nicely. And once you're sure that your length which we need, okay, this half of the circumference is exactly same what you did here, then you can continue the row and first single crochet in the first place, single crochet in the next place, and so on. So we are just going to put single crochet rows here back and forth. Okay, nothing different, and it's very simple. You just have to add single crochet rows till you get the height. Okay, so here's how you're going to measure your height. First, I have from my armhole to shoulder part, I need 8 inches from my armhole. Okay, I need 8 inches. So I'm keeping that 8 inches out. Okay, and then I'm going to start measuring from here, from the 8 inches, because that I know that already counts in the height of the vest. So I'm going to keep my measuring tape here and I'm going to measure the work. As we go forward, I'll make sure that on the last row it will be starting from the 80 and then go working measuring till you get your desired height. Like if you are working for 20 inches, aiming for 20 inches, so you start measuring like this, and if your armhole is 7 not 8, then you will keep like this 7 and then start measuring. Okay, so we do not end up measuring extra. And what happens when you start measuring like this, that you forget that you have to do your armhole, from the armhole shoulder part also. So then you have to go 7 inches extra, so that 7 inches also counts for the gets added to the height. So why not firstly we keep in mind that we have the 7 inches already, and then start getting the height which we need. Okay, in this way we'll be safe. Okay, so you're going to continue back and forth single crochet rows, measure your work, get till the height you need. Okay, till your height you need, and then we'll meet back here and start creating the armhole partition, and then from armhole partition to the shoulder part we will work. And I will tell you exactly how many rows I did for my height of the vest. Okay, for the first part, for that down part. Okay, so you just have to work, keep your measuring tape with you, always measure when you have any doubt that you may have missed anything, or just measure it and see. Okay, and make sure you write it down when how many rows you did. Okay, once you have finished. So I'll be back here and I'll let you know how many I did. Okay, so just continue single crochet back and forth, nothing else. Okay, remember to keep your tension very loose as possible. Okay, because we are aiming for a lacy, a breezy vest. Okay, after you finish the length you want from the armhole to the bottom. Okay, so I have done totally 96 rows. Okay, so I'm aiming to somewhat 40 inches or maybe less it will be. So it is up to you how much you need. Okay, and once you have decided that you need, this is the length of your cardigan will be, you're just going to chain one. Now we are going to do is the armhole part. Okay, so we are going to slip stitch 4 times and 4 stitches. 1 slip stitch in the first stitch, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is the slip stitch we have done. Then we are going to chain 1 and single crochet in the same place. After the 4th slip stitch, we are going to chain 1 and single crochet in the same place, then single crochet in the next, and all the way till the end. But we are going to stop here before the 4 stitches. Okay, 1 2 3 4. In this stitch we are going to put our last single crochet. So I'll show you what I mean by, so I'm going to crochet single crochet all the way till the end, and I'll just be back before I finish this row. Okay, now see here I have reached the end and I have 3 single crochet left, 3 stitches left, and this is the 4th one, last one. Okay, so I have stopped before this 3 stitches. Now we are going to chain 1 turn our work and start working back and forth. Okay, single crochet in the first, in the second, in the third, and so on till we reach at the end. Then come back and work another row. So we are going to work single crochet row back and forth till we get our 8 inches. Now it can be different for you, or maybe you're doing the same one. So we are going to measure it like this. Either you can start measuring from here, okay, at this end over here, and then go forward, or you can start from here till you get your 8 inches. Okay, so this is how you're going to measure till you get your 8 inches height from the armhole to the shoulders. Okay, so I will go ahead and put my single crochet row back and forth till I get my desired 8 inches length height more for this cardigan, and I'll be back here, and then we are going to start the front panels. Okay, so go ahead, put back and forth single crochet rows till you get your length from the armhole to the shoulder, and I'll be right back here. Okay, okay, see, I have done my length of for the armhole till the shoulder, from here till the shoulder. So I have total done 28 rows back and forth for 8 inches almost. Okay, so nearly 8 inches, or you can have a little more than 8 inches, but it is 8 inches. 28 rows for 18, 28 rows for 8 inches. Okay, so and then you cut the yarn. Okay, as you finish the back panel, now we are going to go for one of the front panel. Okay, and then you're going to do same for the next panel also. Okay, so let's start. So for the back panel we did starting chain of 80. So for the front panel we are going to equally divide into half. So half will be 40. Okay, but I will take just 3 stitches extra to give a little extra place for it. Okay, we are going to start with the slip knot and the hook, and then chain 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So chain 43, and I will be here. So I have my 43 chain here, and so I'm going to put 1 chain extra, 43 plus 1. That 1 chain which we put extra will be turning chain. Okay, now second chain from the hook in the back hump only, we are going to make our first single crochet. Just twist the chain. Okay, this is the right side of the chain, and then we just twist it behind, and then we can see this back humps. Okay, so in that we are going to put single crochet. Okay, so we will have 43 single crochets all the way till the end. Okay, so go ahead, continue, and I'll be right back here. So here I finished my single crochet row for 43 chains. Okay, Then I'm going to chain 1, turn the work, first single crochet in the first one, second and second, and so on. So we are just going to work back and forth, single crochet rows for as many rows we need for this front panel till the armhole partition. Okay, so you can see that you can count the back panel how much we did. So for me, I did 96 rows in total, from bottom till the shoulder part. No, sorry, from the bottom till the armhole part. Okay, so you're going to do for you how much you need from the bottom till the armhole part, and then meet me here, and then I will show you how we are going to do armhole partition for this one, for the front panel. Okay, and then we'll go from the armhole till the up the shoulder part. Okay, so you're just going to count the number of rows for the back panel you did, and put same number of rows for this one half of the front panel. Okay, just work it through, and I'll be right back with my panel. Okay, okay, so here's my front panels from the shoulder armhole part till the down, and they are the exactly same number of rows how much we did for the back panel, that is 96 rows. How much it was for the back panel, same amount of rows I have done. And after 96 row in the 97th one, we are going to create the space for the armhole. So in that back panel we did spaces for both sides. So as this is one part of the front panel, we are going to do only one side of the armhole. So we are going to slip stitch 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 1, single crochet in the same place, in the next, and all the way till the end. We are not leaving anything over here. We are going to single crochet till the end. Okay, so go ahead and single crochet till the end, and I'll be soon here. So you see here I have worked till the end. Okay, we have skipped the first 3 stitches, and then we have not skipped anything over here. Then chain 1, turn the work, and now we are going to work single crochet in the first one and the second, and in all the stitches till we reach over here, this part here. Okay, we are going to stop here and then work back and forth for the same amount of rows which we did for the back panel, from the armhole to the shoulder, same number of stitches. Okay, no decrease, no increase, just back and forth single crochet rows till we get to the shoulder part. Okay, so you continue doing this, and then you're going to start the front panel, other part, one more part of the front panel. You're going to start it with the same number of chains you started this panel, that is 43 plus 1. Okay, single crochet in the second chain from the hook and all the way till the end. So you'll have 43 stitches, so that you will have 43 stitches. So that is single crochet. Then you will work back and forth for 96 rows, and then you're going to meet me here. Okay, and then I will show you how we are going to create armhole part for that panel, for the other side of the panel. Okay, so I showed you this side of the panel. I will show the other side of the panel. Okay, and then we'll continue our cardigan. So work your single crochet back and forth and meet me soon here. Okay, so I have finished my 96 round, the down part of the portion. Now we have to make the armhole part. So here's what we are going to do different for this. Okay, for the first panel, for the previous panel, what we did was we slip stitch 4 times for skipping the 4 stitches here. Okay, so we are going to do is here we are going to leave 4 stitches at last. Okay, because that's what we did for the back panel also. One side we left 4 stitches and one side we slip stitch 4 times. So you're just going to continue single crochet on your 97th round, single crochet till you reach the end, but you're going to leave 4 stitches. Okay, so your last single crochet will be over here, 1 2 3 4 in this 4th stitch here. Okay, 1 2 3 4 in the 4th stitch here your last single crochet will be. So that's what we are going to do, single crochet as usual. Okay, so here I have finished this row. I left my 3 stitches and in the 4th one is my last stitch. Then I will chain 1 and turn my work, single crochet in the first one, single crochet in the next, and in all the other stitches till the end. Okay, so this is what we are going to continue back and forth for 26 rounds. Okay, same as other panels we did. So continue doing that and I will see you once I have finished. So okay, here I have finished all my 3 sections. This is the back panel here. Okay, then the front panel first and the second. Okay, so we have all the 3 panels here. So we are just going to line up with the armholes where it is there, which side it is matching the armholes. Okay, this side and this side. So in this type of pattern, it is very difficult to know which is the right side and which is the wrong side. But if you observe clearly, you can decide which is be your right side. Okay, so you decide for yourself and try to keep it right side inside. Okay, so we are going to attach the wrong sides first and then flip it inside out. Okay, so if you can't decide, just keep it as it is, because it's just single crochet, and it doesn't matter if it is wrong side or right side, it will both end the same. Okay, there is no right or wrong this side, so just don't worry. Okay, so I'm going to grab my yarn, make a slip knot. First we are going to attach the shoulder, so any side you take, grab your hook, and then we are going to take this first up loops of this first single crochet and this side the single crochet, whichever comes first for us. We are going to grab the up 2 loops, okay, then the stitch, then place the yarn on the hook, pull it through, chain 1, single crochet in the first one, then we go to the next stitch, 1 stitch this side, 1 stitch the other side, and we single crochet. So in this way we are just single crocheting both the panels together. So 3 times we have done, then we are going to do all together 15. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 and 15. Okay, then chain 1, pull the yarn high and just snip up. Okay, we don't need much tail. Okay, and this is attached. So in this way we are using the same hook for attaching and single crochet, so that we get the enough stretch for it. And with the single crochet joining, you can see the right and wrong side also. Okay, this nice edging. So now for the other panel, so one panel is attached. Now while deciding for this how much you have to do, you can keep it more, you can go for 20, 25, however you want to keep, but I like it 50. Okay, so now we are going to go for the other side. Okay, I'm just going to go this side, as I have a long tail. I think it will be enough for me to with the stitch the 15 stitches. If not, I will join the yarn. Okay, so it is at the other side. So what I'm going to do is come from front, insert the hook in the first stitch, go back in the second stitch, pull the yarn up and make the first single crochet. Now see, because the stitch is that side and the panel is this side, that's why I'm coming from front, going to the both the stitches of okay, together from both panels, then making the single crochet. Okay, then go in the next, make the next single crochet, and like this you're on the right side to make your 15 single crochet. Okay, all 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have finished my 50, and I had just enough of the yarn here, so I pull the yarn out and done. Okay, so now both the sides are attached, this and this. Okay, both the sides are attached. Now we have the neck opening. Okay, now we are going to attach the side. Okay, so now for the side, you can either do whip stitching, single crochet, slip stitching, any method you like, but I like the most simple one is the whip stitching. Okay, so I'm going to whip stitch both the sides. First take a long yarn, not very much. Okay, make a slip knot at the end. Okay, now I'm going to start from the armhole side, upside here. Okay, see, then just pass my needle up here, come all the way till the end, till I find my slip knot, then pass my needle through it, pull the yarn out like this, and then pull it firm to close it. That's done. Okay, then we are going to do is just take the opposite loops here. Okay, and whip stitch. Take your time in doing this. It's a long cardigan. If it's yours is short, then you will have less time or less for stitching, so it will take less time. But as it is long, it will take little time, so don't worry, be patient, and don't cut very long tail firstly for sewing. Take a small bit, and when it is finished, you can always start a new one. And whenever you're starting, you start with the slip knot, passing through that and securing. Okay, so take your time in this and just weave in both the side, and I'll be right back here. Okay, see here I have finished seaming. Okay, this is how it looks in front, and this is the inside part, so you hardly can notice it. So that's why I like whip stitching when I'm doing like this panels and joining them. It really makes it easy to learn. Okay, so after you finish, now we will go for the sleeves. Okay, and so now we are going to go for the arm part. We're just going to put one row of single crochet for finishing touch. Okay, So I'm going to go in this stitch here, whichever you can see the stitch available for you. This stitch here, grab my yarn, make a slip knot, okay, place it on the hook, pull it through, chain 1, and then single crochet in the same place. Single crochet in the next. I'm working on my tail as I go. You can skip it and you can just weave it in later, or you can work through it. Okay, then single crochet in the next space, and each and every space whichever you find here, whichever space you're finding, you're just going to single crochet in that. Okay, then we are going to go this other side upside here, okay, and just single crochet in each space. Okay, you should not have any problem finding out the space, as we used a big hook. The space is quite big. Okay, just work a single crochet around, and that's all. And you're going to do the same thing for the other sleeve also. Okay, and you do for both the sleeves one single crochet around, just it. Okay, and meet me back here, and we'll do a little different for the neck, and then we are done for this wrist. Okay, so continue, finish the round for this sleeve, go for the next sleeve. You start the same way, and you put a single crochet around for the other sleeves also, and meet me back here, and then we are going to give a finishing touch for the neck area. Okay, here it is. When you reach at the joining where we have joined the two shoulder parts, your last single crochet is here this side. Your next single crochet will be directly on the other side of the panel. Okay, just like that, and go on. Okay, just going to ignore that joining part and just find the spaces and make a single crochet round. So go ahead and finish both the sleeves, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, here I have finished both the sleeves. I have a lot of tails to weave in, and we'll do them at last. So one round of single crochet for both the sleeves. Okay, now we are going to go for the neck part. Okay, so you're just going to roll your cardigan like this. It's big for me to show here, so please bear with me here. So this is the neck, and this is the opening here. This is the cardigan. Okay, I hope you can see it. Okay, and then now we are going to grab one side here, place a hook, and this last stitch over here. Okay, make a slip knot, place it on the hook, pull it through, and chain 1. Okay, so here we are going to slip stitch in each of the stitches. Okay, so this stitch is already worked, so we are going to go in the next stitch and pull the yarn and pull through the first and slip stitch, go into the next and slip stitch. Make sure that you keep your tension little loose. Okay, and it should give a nice finished look for the neck. Okay, just a slip stitch, a loose slip stitch. Okay, and this is how it looks. You can see here. See, it will look really clean and neat. Okay, so you're going to just work your slip stitches all the way till we reach here to the attached part. Okay, and I'll show you what we have to do there. Just working my way with loose slip stitching. Okay, loose as I can, and this is the last one here. So I have this attached single crochet here. Okay, I'm going to just make a slip stitch in that and go to the other space. So we are using each and every space for slip stitching. Okay, so you're going to use the single crochet joint row here for making a slip stitch at the corner. Okay, and then go ahead and make slip stitch in each of the stitches all the way to the next joining point of the shoulder, this side, and then you'll make a slip stitch in this part also. Okay, and then work till the end here. So go ahead and work your slip stitches. Take your time, go very slowly. Okay, and I'll see you there soon. So here I have my last stitch here to work the slip stitch in. So I'll work my last slip stitch, chain one, pull the yarn high, okay, and then snip it, pull it out the tail, pull it through, and that's done. Okay, so we are just going to weave in all the ends here. Okay, whichever the ends are there, and I'll be just right back here with you. So here I have finished weaving all the ends whichever I had, and this is our complete vest. Okay, our completed vest, and the vest is totally ready. Okay, so if you want, you can add a button over here for closure or a pin. Okay, anything which you like if you want, or you can just keep it as it is in the pictures you have seen at the first. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed making this vest with me. So if you have any questions regarding it, please write it down in the comment section. Okay, and I will surely answer them. Okay, so we'll see you, and I'll see you in the next video with something nice, something fun, and something very easy. Okay, and if you like a vest with the sleeves, please let me know. Okay, so I will work on that and will bring a tutorial for that. So till then, take care and bye bye.